Did you know that ChatGPT reached 100 million users in just 2 months? That makes it the fastest-growing application in history. But here's the thing. Most people have no idea what it actually is or how it works. And if you're managing money, planning your career, or just trying to stay relevant, you need to understand this technology. So let's break it down in a way that actually makes sense. First, let's talk about what ChatGPT is. Think of it like a really smart student who has read basically every book on the internet. When you ask it a question, it's not actually thinking the way you and I do. Instead, it's predicting what words should come next based on patterns it learned during training. Imagine you're texting a friend and your phone suggests the next word. ChatGPT is doing something similar, but it's way more sophisticated. It's predicting not just one word, but entire sentences, paragraphs, and complex answers. Now, here's how it actually works under the hood. ChatGPT is built on something called a transformer neural network. Don't let that terminology scare you. Basically, it's a mathematical model that learns relationships between words and concepts. During training, it was fed massive amounts of text data from books, websites, articles, you name it. This data taught the model which words typically appear together, what makes a logical argument, how to explain concepts, and how to answer questions helpfully. The key innovation is something called attention mechanisms. This is what allows ChatGPT to understand context. When you ask a follow-up question, it doesn't just look at that one question in isolation. It remembers the conversation history and understands how everything connects. It's like ChatGPT is saying, "Okay, the user asked about this earlier, so when they say that, I know exactly what they're referring to." But here's what's important. ChatGPT doesn't actually understand anything the way you do. It doesn't have consciousness or true comprehension. It's performing statistical predictions based on patterns. It's like if you trained a system to recognize that the sentence, "What is the capital of France?" is usually followed by Paris. The system becomes really good at producing correct answers, but it's not truly understanding geography. It's playing pattern recognition at an incredibly sophisticated level. So why does this matter for your finances and career? Well, ChatGPT and AI like it are changing industries right now. Some jobs are becoming easier and more productive because AI can handle routine tasks. Other roles are at risk because automation is replacing them. If you're in finance, coding, writing, marketing, or customer service, this technology directly impacts your career trajectory. Understanding how it works helps you adapt rather than panic. From a financial standpoint, companies like NVIDIA that produce the chips that run AI, they're seeing massive growth. The AI sector is becoming a significant portion of investment portfolios. If you're thinking about diversification or understanding where technology is heading, AI literacy is crucial. But let's also talk about the limitations. ChatGPT can confidently make up facts. It's called hallucination, and it happens because the model is just predicting the next likely word, not fact-checking itself. It can have biases based on its training data. It doesn't know anything that happened after April 2024 in its last major update, and it can't do real-time calculations or browse the internet in its base form. So when you use it, especially for financial decisions, you need to verify the information independently. Here's the bottom line. ChatGPT is a language prediction model trained on massive amounts of text. It's incredibly useful for brainstorming, writing, coding, customer service, and learning new topics. But it's not a replacement for human judgment, expertise, or critical thinking, especially when money is involved. The future is going to be about understanding these tools and using them to your advantage rather than being displaced by them. Start experimenting with ChatGPT. Use it to help with your resume, learn new financial concepts, or brainstorm business ideas. But always verify important information with trusted sources, and remember that when it comes to actual financial decisions, talk to a real person. Disclaimer: this is not financial advice. Always consult a licensed financial advisor. If this helped you understand AI better, please hit that like button, subscribe for more financial and tech content, and drop a comment with your biggest money question or concern about artificial intelligence. I read every comment, and your questions inspire future videos.